let's see, Mr. Price.
Mr. President, I'm recusing myself from item 29 as I am a housing provider, and I'm out of an abundance of caution, I'm recusing myself from item 31 because the recipients of funding have not been selected and my wife's previous employer may have worked on an organization selected.
All right, thank you, Mr. Price. That's item number 29. We have an exciting morning of presentations, the first of which will be led by our council member of the 4th District, Councilmember Herman.
Good morning, colleagues, and it is my privilege to officially declare once again the Dia del Bolero in the city of Los Angeles on August 1st.
With that, we'll go to our next presentation, which will be led by Councilmember Jurado of the 14th District.
Okay, the whole family is here. Carlos, today we celebrate an extraordinary career, an extraordinary person. I have to say, reading through everything you've accomplished over the last 30 plus years is incredibly impressive. But what stands out to me most isn't just the projects, the funding, or the titles. It's the kind of person you've been throughout your career. For more than 3 decades, you've shown up every day in service to the people of Los Angeles. And a lot of the work you've done happens behind the scenes. Most Angelenos will never know your name, but they benefit from your work every single day.
I'm sorry, Councilmember Jurado. While the pictures are being taken, we want to hear from Councilmember Rahman.
I just wanted to thank Carlos for all his work and wish him a well-deserved retirement. I know that you've been in, sorry, I'll let you take your pictures, but. Just wanted to thank you for so much work in CD4 that you were so incredibly helpful with that we could not have accomplished without your support. The processing of 2 federal community projects that brought traffic signals and signal upgrades to the valley, a $4 million state earmark for traffic safety in and around Griffith Park, and you did so much work for that and benefited really the entire district, and worked with us on so many discretionary fund projects, including speed humps on Mulholland Drive, Hyperion, and near almost every school in the district. And your knowledge and the mentorship that you brought to your team was just absolutely integral, and we're just very grateful. And I did just want to, I'm sorry to keep you here, but I did just want to thank you for that during this moment. So thank you, Councilmember Jurado, for recognizing Carlos, and thank you for all the work that you've done.
I spoke at general comment, and
Understood.
then when the item
So
came up.
we're going to start you on item number 2, and then we're going to go to general public comment.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay. So I'm Rose Cotto, community advocate, homeowner, and constituent in CD11. Prior to the June 2nd City Council meeting agenda posting on Friday, May 29th, City Council clearly violated the Brown Act by acting in secret to alter the original wording of the ballot tabulation protocol in Ordinance 1-88892 that was effective April 5th, 2026 of file 26-0331. City Council held no additional meeting publicly to reword and replace the ordinance to create a new one. City Clerk Patrice Lattimore reports that LA City allegedly noticed property owners of parcels in the proposed maintenance district number 5500, implying that all owners were noticed. They were not. The ordinance states the boundaries are all city streets within LA City with existing permanent street lights. All parcels within the district receive a special benefit. The Board of Public Works shall mail a ballot to each property owner affected by the assessment. This ordinance is just a quick fix by Bass and City Council to quadruple the current $44 million assessment to $160 million and to redirect $19.8 million in discretionary funds to other port projects.
General public comment, if you'd like.
So,
You have 1 more minute for general, if you'd like. Go ahead.
So
Can you
just
start
repeat
it
the
at
same
1
thing
minute?
again? Is that going to be the same
let's
thing?
hold on. So I think I know what you're talking about. I believe the last time that you were here, there was a statutorily required actual appeal hearing. Today is not that for item number 2. Today was the announcement of the results. So that's why the hearing was separated. So currently, you have 55 seconds. In fact, I'll start you over. Can we start at a minute? You have 1 minute for general public comment. You can use it or you don't have to use it.
So I can say it again?
Go ahead.
Repeat it again? Okay. I'm Rose Cotto, community advocate, homeowner, and constituent of CD11. Prior to the June 2nd City Council meeting agenda posting on Friday, May 29th, City Council clearly violated the Brown Act by acting in secret to alter the original wording of the ballot tabulation protocol in Ordinance 18892 that was effective April 5th, 2026, so file 26-0331. City Council held no additional meeting publicly to reword and replace the ordinance to create a new one. City Clerk Patrice Lattimore reports that LA City allegedly noticed property owners of parcels in the proposed maintenance district number 5500, implying that all owners were noticed. They were not. The ordinance states the boundaries are all city streets within LA City with existing permanent streetlights. All parcels within the district receive a special benefit. The Board of Public Works shall mail a ballot to each property owner affected by the assessment. This ordinance is just a quick fix by Bass and City Council to quadruple the current $44 million assessment to $160 million and to redirect $19.8 million in discretionary funds to other port projects. Thank you.
My name is Lauren Harper, and I work at the Legal Aid Foundation of Los Angeles as the data manager for Stay Housed LA. Stay Housed LA has worked for the last 3 months without a contract or payment, continuing to provide critical eviction defense services to tenants. As of today, none of the 4 contractors for the ULA eviction defense program have an executed contract. We are about to enter our 4th month of work without a contract or payment. This is unsustainable, and the delay is impacting tenants. We are representing fewer tenants because our smaller subcontractors have been forced to lay off staff and stop taking cases. The longer this delay goes on, the longer it will take Stay Housed LA to recover. We're asking that City Council moves to expedite payment to Stay Housed LA once the contract is signed, using the ULA funds that are available and earmarked for this purpose. We cannot wait several more months for payment to go through the usual LAHD process. Please protect tenants and protect Stay Housed LA. Thank you.
Thank you. So right now, there's only, so there's not one of those items on here, so you can speak to it during general. To the extent you're speaking about the Boyle Heights fire, there will also be a separate opportunity during the special meeting, which will be a little bit later, and you can comment then. But right now, I can give you 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Thank you for this giving me this opportunity. My name is Dr. Curie Mark. I have a PhD in chemistry studying in UC Irvine. As a scientist, I would like to propose emerging technology to address the wildfire crisis, the most serious challenge facing California. The main problem is existing fire alarm and surveillance camera become useless to protect us against fire disaster because of a strong wind commonly present in mountain area. To prevent the devastating wildfire, scientists come up with a breakthrough technology to detect the fire risk signal before they ignite, before they outbreak. It is called the early stage wildfire detection technology. The new technology doesn't detect the visible fire flame, but detects early fire warning signal, such as carbon dioxide equivalent total volatile organic compound, temperature spike, and humidity. I prepared the 30.
Perfect. So your time has expired, but if you or if anyone else has exhibits that you'd like provided as council, please provide them to the sergeants and they will circulate them with the clerk's office. Thank you. Next speaker.
Thank you. I'm a resident of Highland Park in Council District 14. I'm a board member of the Historic Highland Park Neighborhood Council, but I speak as an individual here today. I'm asking council members to oppose the resolution in Council File 260777. The resolution would put the city on record. Hey, Jude, that's my son and daughter right there. It would put the city on the record against a stormwater pollution mitigation project before the CEQA environmental review is completed. The record that the city needs to make an informed decision is still being built, yet this is moving forward very rapidly. I'm disappointed that the Rules Committee declined to hear this item and declined the public a chance to make comments. This is a resolution that claims to speak for an entire community, but it doesn't. The community should have been heard before this moved forward to the full council. I urge the city to develop the record before going on the record. Thank you so much.
Good morning, City Council. My concern today is the One Generation facility, who does a wonderful job serving the community. It services many seniors in Los Angeles. I have had a few visits and noticed the grounds to be lacking upkeep, including some graffiti. I have had a few conversations with Jenny Portillo about this matter. I know that Mr. Blumenfield is well aware about One Generation, and thank you, sir, for your listening ear. concerned citizens and myself would like to improve and beautify the grounds of One Generation. Thanks to Mr. Blumenfield and his staff, that we are able to improve landscaping and make it inviting for all of Los Angeles. So I close by saying, let's improve it, and happy 4th of July.
First of all, I want to congratulate Homeboys Industry. They just had their graduation yesterday, and you can never give up on a child. No matter what happens, don't ever give up on your children. Let's go to public comments, sir, if I may.
Okay, so you have 1 minute.
All right, I need your attention. Does anybody know what 1870, why it holds importance? Nope, okay. How about 1920? The ladies should know about this. No, nobody knows about that. How about 1924? Does anybody know that day? Come on. Okay, all of you are educated. 1965, do you remember that day? Okay, that had to do with voting. And you have something on the ballot coming up in November. 1870, the African-American soldier was allowed to vote. 1920, you women were allowed to vote. 1924, Navajo Indian, Native Americans were allowed to vote. 1965, we thought that was going to be the answer, and it wasn't. Now, I have a difficult time with this issue coming up because I see the wage earners come here all the time asking for your help with their wages. I would love to give them the power, but you have to look at the history of the vote.
Thank you, Mr. Candido. Your time has expired. Next speaker.
Okay, so on the ULA tax, which was a tax, actually I'll just read for the members that weren't. So Measure ULA, also known as the Mansion Tax, is a one-time documentary transfer tax on high-value real estate within the city of Los Angeles. It imposes an additional 4% to the existing 5.5% tax on the total sale value of residential and commercial properties exceeding $5.3 million. So that's the summation of what the ULA, and it was intended for the purpose of homeless programs. Homeless programs, which, as you know, right now are under strict scrutiny from the federal government, and therefore they have ceased funding of said program within the city of Los Angeles. Now I'd like to go to general.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
So today, the Board of Public Works is also speaking. Today, item number 2, or the second item, will be on the resurfacing. Obviously, the reason why that's an important item is because of the upcoming Olympics in 2028. The roads are one of our city's greatest assets. So what I'm going to be speaking on early on that meeting, and I would like to highlight it in this meeting, is on the intelligent way of resurfacing our streets. And the reason why is because if not done effectively or correctly, it could actually lead you down a fiscal rabbit hole where you can actually just go beyond the budgeted. But thank you so much. I forgot to introduce my name. My name is Rogelio Martinez, District 4 Supervisor Candidate. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, council members. My name is Deshaun Duncan. I am a part of the DRE, license number 02249931. I would just like to offer my services to any recruitment that is available at this time to house the unhoused. If you need me, my information is updated and current. Thank you very much for your time. You all have a great day.
Okay. My name is Clara Solis. I'm from Highland Park, born and raised in East Los Angeles. These are over 4,000, including online petitions opposing the Arroyo Seco water reuse project. Over 4,000 residents, all of the Highland Park Neighborhood Council, except for the person who just spoke, voted to support
I'm sorry.
Isabel Jurado's
I apologize, Speaker.
resolution.
So hold on, we've paused your time. So I believe you're speaking about item number 28 that is related to the Arroyo Seco water reuse item. That item has been continued to next Wednesday. So I'm going to move you to general public comment because it sounds like it's related to that item. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to come back when that item is agendized for, that's July 1st.
So I
next
can't speak
Tuesday.
to it anymore?
You can speak to it during general public comment. So I'm going to move you over. You got a minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Okay, on general public comment, I support the Councilmember Jurado's resolution. The Gabrielino Quiche Nation has been identified by the Native American Commission, Heritage Commission, as in a sacred site search. They participated in AB 52 consultations, and there are burial sites at San Pascual Park. I'm going to just use my remaining time to ask you for the East LA Boyle Heights fire. We need to have monitoring. More monitoring needs to be put into our communities. We need to have water testing. We need to go out to the sites and take ash and see what our people were exposed to. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Speaker. And while we're waiting for the next speaker to come up, it's come to my attention. I think there's a technical issue with the kiosks where you're signing up. So I think if you're here for the Arroyo Seco water reuse item, it's labeled 29 in the back, but it is in fact item 28 if you look at the agendas. So if you're here for that item has been continued. You are allowed to speak, of course, during general public comment on that item, but if you could let us know if you're here for that item, we would appreciate it. Good morning. What would you like to speak to?
Good morning. My name is Pilar Reynaldo, and I am here for the Arroyo Seco Water Reuse Project, number 28.
Thank you. You have 1 minute for general.
Would you like me to wait till general comment or make it now?
You can give your general now. If there are there any other items or just that?
That's it.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Good morning. This motion is full of disinformation, which Councilmember Jurado should have vetted before bringing in front of the entire council. For starters, this body has no jurisdiction over the city of Pasadena and South Pasadena. No part of the Arroyo Water Reuse Project is within the boundaries of San Pascual Park. In fact, half of San Pascual Park east of the channel is owned by the city of South Pasadena. South Pasadena and Los Angeles have long had standing agreements in place since the 1940s. The city of Los Angeles benefits from the use of San Pascual Park in its entirety. There are no fences or signs indicating the land is owned by another city. The project in question has 0.5 space in LA land, which is currently used by the unhoused and is regularly the site of mounds of garbage. Recently, Councilmember Jurado used LA taxpayer money to have dumpsters dropped at the site, resulting in a cleanup in South Pasadena's Arroyo Park, where the belongings of several unhoused encampments.
Thank you, Speaker. Your time has expired. Okay, so I think we're going to move on to Mr. Herman. Before he begins, so your time has not started. Hold on, and Mr. Candido, I'm going to ask that you please let him give his public comment. I know that there are a couple of young children in the back. While you are, of course, welcome to stay here, I suspect what we're going to hear is going to be probably not appropriate for children, maybe not appropriate for any ages. So if you'd like to exit the room, please do so before we move on to the next public commenter. And I would ask everybody else in the room, again, if you'd like to, feel free to use earmuffs. But for now, we appreciate your patience, and we will let the speaker begin. Mr. Herman, you have 3 minutes for the items, 1 minute for general public comment. You were not here when we announced the items that are open. That is items 1 and 2, item 27, and items 29 through 34. Go ahead.
CD 14. But the fucking mic's not on. Oh, test, yeah. Hooper Business Improvement District, section 53753 for the fucking record. Does that sound familiar, Dawson? Oh, sorry about that. It's the other guy. Anyways, in regards to May 5th, 2026, the tabulation of ballots seemed to be a fucked up way of dealing with room 223 for city business immediately close to the fucking hearing, and I will be fucking public live stream with smoke and scan, right? because I need direction. I need the HDS to shut the fuck up and listen. That's item number 1. Am I on topic, sir? Yes, sir. Thank you. Then you go to item number 2, tabulation of the fucking announcement of the first. All right, I'll talk politely because somebody here is fucking complaining. Go back to your fucking country if you don't like Turkey.
Mr. Herman, I need you to continue with the items. We're going to move you to general public comment.
Item number 2, instigating the maintenance assessments for more streetlights. Well, my understanding that without streetlights, we can't have safety in Los Angeles, right? Right. But when you put these fucking lights in the rich area, it only reflects juju monies. When you put them in the minority area, street lighting, you see that us wetbacks or foreigners.
So you've exhausted your 1 minute on item 2. Please move on to another item.
I get 3 minutes, right?
Your time is still going. You're more than welcome to look at the timer.
Plenty of time, smoke and scan. That motherfucker has that HDS syndrome. 25. Fuck item 25.
25 is not open for public comment.
why I
If you
said
stray off
fuck
the
item
agenda again, I'm going to move you to general.
Oh, all right. Los Angeles Housing Department. I stand to believe that Los Angeles has fucked up on the housing department, and I'm here on behalf of David O. Carter, for the record, 42 USC 1983, politely. Fuck you, Los Angeles.
Okay, you were asked politely to stay on topic. You did not do so. You're now in general public comment. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Now into my general fucking public comment. On Wednesday, Marquise Harris Dawson made inappropriate remarks about my history of disability. He stated on the record before my comment on special item, it was only one special, you dumb nigger. I mean, that was wrong. That's malicious intent of discrimination, Marquise. That's malicious intent, Mr. Barr 317, 217, big head, pumpkin head fool. Talking about that. You don't rebuttal before or after I'm done with my public comment. And you want to make your fucking false statements? You want to make fucking false statements about my health? What about your fucking mental health, you fucking pumpkin?
Okay. Well, I can tell you it's slightly worse after that. Next speaker.
I am speaking in reference to, I received in the mail a ballot pertaining to streetlight. It also stated in the ballot something pertaining to landscaping. So I misunderstood. So I reached out to the election ballot department, and I did go in and I pledged my vote, but I went back the same day and I requested that the ballot to be removed, and I reached out to Desiree. She was going to reach out to the supervisor and have the ballot to see if possible, if she could reach out to the city to see if it would be removed. So I wanted to reach out to Mr. Dawson to see if possibly if he would allow my ballot to be removed, because I didn't understand it, for one. And for two, when I went to the internet to look, it said ballot for dummies. So I'm like, oh God. So I just said, you know, the best thing to do here is just to reach out to city council and see if possibly if my ballot could be no longer accepted in the voting analysis, because I thought that...
Thank you, General. Go ahead. You have 1 minute for General.
Oh, okay. And I thought that the landscaping portion of it, because I have damages of my home, so I thought that that was going to be the issue of coming out to my resident for the repair, but that wasn't the case. So it's stating something about billing to your taxes. I said, let me call the city because I'm not really understanding this ballot. So that's the reason why I wanted to reach out to Mr. Dawson, which I do see up there. And I've sent him a couple of emails, and I thought someone would come out because the transformer fell. So I'm still waiting for the work to be done, but I'm asking if you could just remove my ballot from your pledging a voter ballot that I did at your election center on the 1st. And I went back and asked if it could be removed. That's all that I'm asking.
Thank you, Speaker. Your time has expired. Again, the only thing that is open for public comment during the special meeting is item 1. That is with regards to the Boyle Heights warehouse fire and the declaration of emergency. So feel free to begin right when you get to the podium. You have 1 minute on that item. Go ahead.
So I'm actually here to speak about item 28. I'm new here, and I lost my chance. I literally signed up as you were claiming that it was closed.
Got it. So 1, I appreciate your honesty and your directness, but we can only take public comment on the special item today. So you'll have to vacate the podium so we can move on to the next speaker.
Can you enlighten me on when I should be?
Item 28, this is for everyone, has actually been continued anyway, so it's on next Wednesday's agenda. That will be July 1st.
Clarification, this is about the fire, the warehouse issue.
Just the warehouse, yes. So if you're here to speak about anything else, I'll have to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, first of all, living in Porter Ranch, you would think, well, Candido's not going to be affected, but it was bad. Open your windows, the smoke was unbelievable. So we're one city, we're one people, and what happens in the 1st District, what happens in San Pedro, happens in Chatsworth, it all affects all of us. So Ms. Geraldo, I want to thank you for you and all the people who helped put that fire out. Again, it was very, very bad up in Porter Ranch. Sadly, though, as I went to my doctor's appointment, what did I have to do? I had to go down Reseda Boulevard with all the filth and the trash. And I called, and I asked somebody who represents me, can you guys come out here? Nothing. As I'm coming down here.
Okay, so Mr. Candido, your time has expired. Okay, Mr. Herman, you have 1 minute for item number 1 on the special. Go ahead.
Test. To the local emergency failure, why did it take 6 fucking days to extinguish a fire, Candido? Are you pandering asshole motherfucker not understand that we could have shut that fire off if we were the best in the United States of America in 2 days? Instead, we fucked up and let it burn for 6 motherfucking days. And this is fucking ridiculous, uncalled for. Turn the fucking fire off. What's so hard about that?
Okay, can we pause this time? Mr. Candido, I'm going to ask that you please do not disrupt. I understand the desire to do it. Please do not disrupt Mr. Herman's public comment. This is your first and only formal warning during the special meeting. I get it. If you continue, I'm going to have to. Please do not disrupt this meeting. This is your first and only formal warning. If you continue to do so, you'll be eligible for removal pursuant to Council Rule 7 and Rule 12. Go ahead, Mr. Herman.
This fucking embarrassment by this motherfucker that suffers from HDS smoking scan has to understand that Boyle Heights was a lovely, lovely big bowl of soup. Now it's a bunch of shit. Shit because it took 6 fucking days to turn off that fire. And we're tired of it. Fucking do your job. Fuck the fire department, and fuck you, Los Angeles, and fuck you, Dawson, you fucking creep.
And that's it. Your time's expired. I don't see any other speakers.
All right, Mr. Clerk, what's before us?